welcome to my channel Intentional Nurse Life Balance, where I share information on health, mainly digestive health and becoming debt-free. Today I'm going to talk about top 5 tips to healing gastritis. Before I get into that, I must say that the most frustrating thing for me in healing gastritis was knowing that I was eating whole grain organic foods and still having symptoms that I was having. That probably was the most frustrating thing for me in the whole healing process. So I had to make some food adjustments. I did cut back on the amount of bread that I was eating. During the process of healing, what I did was to eat foods that were more alkaline. So I ate a lot of vegetables, quinoa, and even though they say that tomato is acidic and that you should avoid it, I actually was able to eat okra and tomato stew and not have any problems with that, which was the happiest thing because it was so good. I was also reducing my processed sugar intake, so agave, because that is alkaline, and I use that in whatever sweetened beverage I was using. I also tried chickpea flour to make things like pancake and waffles, and stayed away from other things that I would typically have for breakfast. I increased my water intake. I cannot stress how important it is to drink water during this process. Drinking water is vital. One, if you have an overgrowth of bacteria which is causing for you to have abdominal pain, gastritis, then drinking a lot of water will help to flush your system when you incorporate the things that are going to change the microbiome of your gut. So if you're taking things like a good quality probiotic, which I'll link the one I take in the description, if you're taking a good quality probiotic but you're not flushing your system to get rid of the toxins and other dead particulates that are in your gut, then what's going to happen is that you're going to become filled with a lot of toxins, and that in itself can create a whole bunch of other problems that you do not want to deal with. So drinking a lot of water is critical. It keeps your cells hydrated, and it also helps the nutrients and supplements that you're taking to be properly processed in your body and to be filtered efficiently by your kidneys. So drinking water, I cannot stress just how important that is. The next thing I did was to completely eliminated drinking alcohol from my regimen. Occasionally I would have a glass of organic wine of some sort, but with me trying to heal my gut, I knew this was not going to fly. So wine that was still left in my fridge, because I was determined not to drink anything until I fixed my gut. And now that I've cleared it out, I probably will not buy another or drink anything else for a long while unless it's a special occasion or something like that. So yes, completely eliminating alcohol from my regimen was one of the things that I did. Another thing that I did to help with the process of healing was to reduce my level of anxiety and stress. Stress has the ability to wreak havoc on our system from head to toe, literally. It can affect your vision, your heart, your gut, everything. So taking control and reducing stress was of paramount importance during the healing process. And one of the things that I incorporated in my regimen was to take products from the Fundamentals pack, and I'll leave that in the description. But what that did for me was to help me to sleep better at night. And by being able to sleep better at night, my body was able to get into a restorative state. If your body is not able to get deep sleep for restoration, it's highly unlikely that the body is going to heal as optimally as it possibly could. So sleep was very important for me, and consistently taking items from the Fundamentals pack greatly enhanced my level of sleep. Sleeping is very, very important in the healing process. The other thing that I did was to include a natural mood supplement in my regimen. The one that I take is Mood Plus by Amari, and I'll leave a link in the description where you can check these out. But hands down, the combination of these products are what has been a total life changer for me. So including a high quality gut formula that is specifically designed to restructure the gut's microbiome, and along with taking a pain relief, and not just any pain relief, because not all pain relievers are created equal. So something that's going to heal the body. And what I took was Relief Plus from Amari, and this worked tremendously for me. I also have Hemp GBX, which is designed to optimize all your functions. So your functions for sleep, digestion, healing, you name it, it's designed to reduce your anxiety, your stress levels, just a comprehensive encapsulation of all that. So that's also available if that is something you're interested in, and again, I'll leave that link in the description to that. I think these products has hands down been tremendously helpful. The next thing that I found extremely helpful was not overeating. You would think that with having gastritis, it's easy not to overeat, but when your gut is not right, you have weird cravings. You have monstrous cravings for things like sugar and carbs, and you just cannot control, and you just want to eat bread and pasta and rice and everything else, and you want to eat chocolate and ice cream and donuts and all the sweet stuff that you find. You just want to eat it because the bad bacteria, that's what they're craving. Unless you take the upper hand to balance your gut's microbiome, it's highly unlikely that your cravings are going to be reduced. So by taking control of your gut's microbiome and balancing the gut's bacteria with good bacteria versus bad bacteria, that helps to change the cravings that you have overall. Since I've been able to fix my gut, have not had crazy cravings for things. Occasionally I will eat something sweet or something that I've not had in a while, simply because I remember it, but I'm not stocking up with sweets and carbs because I cannot control my cravings. So those are my top 5 tips that I use to heal my gastritis, and I hope you found those useful. If you do, go ahead and leave a like. Leave me a comment to let me know what your thoughts are, what your experience has been. And as always, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this.